I am dialed in.
The shot's what? Somebody's got an Apple computer next to him. Stand by, Kevin.
Hey there, guys. Well, you saw the governor did greet the president as he arrived here at the Baton Rouge airport. With him, he's supposed to have a letter in which, among other things, he asked for the federal government to increase how much of the percent of the cost of the relief efforts that the federal government will actually share, from the usual 75% up to 90%. That's a request the governor is giving personally to the president today as we continue to grapple with this. Now, of course, the president from here, he is going to visit one of the neighborhoods affected here in East Baton Rouge. That is what we are being told. He's supposed to then make a statement when he arrives in that neighborhood, and then the rest of his trip is still somewhat shrouded in mystery. He is supposed to be departing. It's not a long trip. He'll only be here for a few hours and departing from here around 3 p.m., so only about a 3-hour visit here to the Baton Rouge capital city. Now, this visit is not without a bit of controversy tied to it, of course. This
All right, you're taking a look at Donald Trump's plane at Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. I'm going to wait for us to get another shot from Louisiana of President Obama visiting the flooded devastation out of Louisiana. And until then, you're going to take a look at Donald Trump's plane Donald Trump's plane at Dallas-Fort Worth Airport.
short, I know. So I should have zebra just on my collars. Like, well, I'm wearing all white, so yeah. Okay. All right, I'm gonna take a look and I'm gonna call master control and let you know.
Praying for you.
I wasn't sure.
They told me they were kind of like fill it out, see how but I didn't get I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, literally, because he canceled the grade so I left the grade ground, got home, 2 hours later, got on the plane for 2 days.
We'll just do it when we get back.
And I had to end. I was on the meeting. No, they're not. These two gentlemen should be good to go. We have not screened that house. We definitely have that. Aside from that, I think everyone else is either friends or staff. And he's standing there in the driveway, so. Okay. Matter of fact, we probably ought to. Matter of fact, we probably ought to figure out where we're going to put them during the interview so that there's no approachment on the shot.
Don't worry about the shot. That's the staff's issue. Yeah.
Sir? Is the embargo off?
Yeah, I
So
think
we can't tell where we are?
I think the email came out. Check your email. I think Wes.
Uh-huh.
I heard it's been out on some media already.
Okay.
I believe so.
Yeah, Wes sent an email.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll check. I got one of my bosses here. Let me check.
So we do, but where I'm in my particular part of my career, I follow the other presidents, vice president. And then, so like I'll have a few more years.
Hey, we standing right here by the podium. We stand on Quincy's driveway, the podium's right there. They ain't gonna let you in right now, no, I don't think. My wife wants to get in. She said, it's my house.
Yeah, you know what?
Hey, she said, you can come into the back, we can turn the picture in my house. I need to go.
Yeah.
They said, show your ID, you can get in.
No, I went up. I'm gonna have to. I'm following the meeting. So this one's I'm gonna have to adjust it as he gets up there.
Too much salt.
Hey, look, when you come in, take a left and come around the other way to Quincy's house.
Look up at me and I'll give you a thumbs up.
Yeah, you haven't heard though. Take a left, you better come up and right here.
And don't be afraid, like do that, go ahead and make your adjustments live. It's better to readjust and have a holding and focus rather than looking at
But don't come right up and out too fast. Once again, I mean, when you come into the neighborhood, look, when you come in, take a left, and then come to Judy. And then park on that corner and just walk right down. You'll be behind that. If they got a bunch of Secret Service, just show me your ID and just tell them.
The track's walking past us.
Yeah, he comes up here, right?
I took a picture of the mayor. He in here too.
This is
He gave me a card, he said, send that picture.
number one route there.
Oh yeah?
I was hoping kids.
Yeah, he said send him that picture. I said, no problem.
I guess he could just feel the vibe.
My very first Air Force.
The time I got in, he was here today, baby. I promise. They might be gone soon.
We did. It was a good picture. That was very interesting. Because no one had control. This is me, like. Family
What?
What's up, man?
You know what sucks for you guys? You don't even get the chance to shower. Yes, that's just shower.
Well, they let us shower in the fire.
I mean, I've been in work for longer periods.
Because they all at work, man.
They all scared to come back home.
They knew how to pay. That's the perfect way to pop up. Ain't nobody else at home, nobody at work.
You picked the perfect spot. Ain't nobody coming. Ain't nobody else.
I get
Don't
it.
nobody do this thing.
Ain't nobody.
If you're coming down one road, you're gonna pass 3 bodies.
I was picking up my forehead. I don't know how I got there.
I understand why they call me Saudi Butter. Like, I get where that came from now. Huh? Yeah, I think it was Mississippi. Yeah. So I understand where that came from now.
But that's why I said, I always would.
Yeah.
Might have to do this.
It ain't to be open anyhow, man. That's the stuff. That's why I got it out of here. I had to get it all up my house. I want the workers to get too heavy.
They're working in the house, Joe.
Hey, one on the school that guy, that gave us the move. Hello? Hey. Huh? Who? He's down the street.
Definitely in the background. Yeah, what?
We're allowed.
Huh?
Wow.
We're going up and down trying to catch the guys.
Take it off if you want, because I'll let it forget.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Thank you.
Hold him up, you know, and ask him. You need to get these passcodes for his iPhone.
Nothing glaring.
That's all he needs. He needs pictures of himself and all his glory.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get our priorities straight here, shall we?
Is it same county?
I forget where it's at, settings and
Security code on off, I think.
Y'all want y'all handle that phone on TV with the call.
Otherwise, I'll just take it on my phone and send it to you.
Yeah, just turned auto lock off, so it should be
Well, I am.
He said, I looked up running here.
The day after the water receded, I can't go in. What's the hell is right there? Had to get that done.
Like 20 years ago, you were in like interweb.
Yeah.
Hey, after that flood, for some reason, phone service always goes down. So the only way to talk is through Wi-Fi.
That Apple TV. First computer, Apple TV. First Apple. We had those in like 7th grade. That was something else.
I worked off a Commodore 64. That whole thing.
Didn't go off.
Poor man's computer right there. Yeah.
Here, I've done those lines.
I got my work with it.
Except you need it to take it off. Put your code in.
I see, this is a little one. I first one I can throw to people hurt.
Yeah. I got it.
Settings. Touch ID and passcode.
Speak to
Turn
Mr.
passcode off. Touch ID and passcode. Turn passcode off.
We wish you weren't here.
Who's that at?
Test 1 2 3 4. Audio test mic 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 test 1 2 3 4. Huh? By his height. Test 1 2 3 4. Audio test mic test 1 2 3 4. Test 1 2 3 4. Yeah.
I can't see a thing.
Nah, my wife is good.
Turn it back on. Make sure it's done.
Awesome. That's where
Oh, I think I'll take
seems like it's
Yeah.
You got kids right now? Is the kids on there too?
Yeah.
We gotta take, we have to take emergency services and everybody.
Yeah, we got military cargo planes.
Putting you on vibrate, though.
Huh?
Putting you on vibrate, okay? Is that okay? Or is your ringer already off?
No, yeah,
Yeah, it's on vibrate.
don't want the alert.
Can you sit down and look at it? Just give me a thumbs up if it's good or if it goes off.
But you ever watch NFL or Black you watch the candidates or the president, you see a little thing that came out of the corner? That's where the car started.
Oh, man.
Sorry? No, actually, they brought the bikes on. So I got a little bit of gear, got a little bit of water.
Well, some other girl. I'll make you have your own job. Don't let me have your own job.
Yeah, you have. You have to freeze off the water.
Now, no, we can see it. We can do it longer than that. All right. I think
But then, yeah, this time.
make it at a better price.
We had it.
Hurricane season right around the corner, so you know it means overtime for y'all. So just joking. That's the one thing the press cameras
I don't want him trying to do my house, trying to complete other jobs over here. It's enough work out here.
You want someone to come in here and hurry.
I know. Especially when my little boy, my baby boy, he did. How you doing, brother? All right. Step on this stuff out. Turn around. Yeah, he's talking. He can't get that question still. Yeah, he's not. They said it was the governor.
I don't know if he's in the car or not. I don't think so. His camera's still down there.
They've been sweating. Okay, cool.
We need one of those things like in NASCAR, the blip above them, just shows.
Yeah. I grew up over by Pensacola. So I know there, you know, we got a couple about January, February, where I get down to maybe the half of the every once for a week or two, like down the pool.
That's it. We took a ship from Alaska to, actually from Malaysia to, that was a good trip. It was funny time. So what part of that? Yeah, because I just came back for a week. And it was all kinds of it's all kinds of yeah, if you go up there in a couple months ago, like May,
It was nice. Yeah, the difference is different. Both of these cars out here, somebody else is going to see somebody else. The water was really hard. Yeah, I think they even lost 2 cars. They're saying that car and the car was running into the water. Oh my God.
It's coming out of the house now, Dean.
He got a good pick. Yeah, coffee short.
Blue shirt. Thank
They got a whole nother neighborhood down there. While at the same time trying to pick a record. And they got to use a big truck. So most likely what they will do, like when they got the train, they were contracting 18-wheelers out with cloth buckets for the pickup. Oh wow. So it opens up.
12:45.
Where you at? ER police. ER police. Where? Quarter of an hour. Yeah, just get it. Telling you going in, but you got to come to the left of Judith. We've been 2 houses down right now. The Secret Service guys said they might let you in. He's saying, hey, my house is flooded. I want to see the president. They ain't going to keep us in the houses here. You have your ID. We hope we'll address you, man. All right, bye.
No, she's not coming with me.
But she's right there. She works downtown. She's CPA, works for the state. But she was at work downtown, and I called her, and she's trying to do all the stuff. The president's coming. Are you coming?
Yeah, I'll send you a picture I gotta take. You walking from house to house.
Okay, because I seen the house on the news.
Oh, what house on the news?
That's like the neighborhood Floyd house, like
Alright. Live on the news?
Yeah, some of this.
The president let me take a photo of that.
You have to have your...
It's 6. Yeah, it's good. It's water cool. Take that one dirty. That's the reason why I got this.
What did you have before? You had my phone before? I'm gonna bounce next door. Everybody close to it.
Just to know if you guys can shut this up for time.
Yeah, it is.
Right there, I guess we're gonna do one more round. So that, well, Flex not Flex right now. Probably in the side of that. Gonna do one more. Hello? Hello?
What's going on, man? What's your name?
Exactly. Yes, sir.
They're gonna let me pan over here too.
It's all. What's going on, guys? How's it going? What's your name? Good to see you, sir. How you doing? I know it's tough right now. Good to see you, man. This your own? Yeah. How long you been living with us? 7 years. So I assume you guys, looks like you've been busy, so you already pour everything out? Yeah, good at everything, by the way. Once you get it on, you can come with us. Reconstruction, yeah. You apply for FEMA and everything? We'll apply for FEMA because we don't. Okay. Well, the other team is on the street, so I guarantee. Somewhere. Right there. You got big guys, so I'm going to keep it out to make sure all the applicants pay for what's in. So, what kind of work you get? What the government does. I need it. The mansion flooded. Hey, well, he need to come to Miss Sonia Perez. Well, I talk to her every other day. Probably, man. All right. Stay strong. All right. Come on. You want to put your friend in there, man? No, we'll just do one. We're just going to do one because I got this press is getting all hot. Come on. That's the president. Cares about the president. Got it. Good. Thanks a lot. Hey, man, I need to
Okay.
You have a phone up too? And I'm going to lighten up my song. He's going to call her over. I like that.
Gotta meet Trayon. I got an email. I got an order.
We'll make sure that happens. All right, everybody, let's line up here. Let's get this done. Tell me when everybody's all lined up. Come on, we got another member of Congress here. Well, to begin with, I just want to say thank you to the outstanding officials behind me who have been on the ground working 24/7 since this flood happened. It begins with outstanding leadership from the top with Governor John Bel Edwards, and we very much appreciate all the outstanding work he's done. His better half, the First Lady of Louisiana, I know has been by his side every step of the way, and we are grateful for her. I know they've got their own cleaning up to do because the governor's mansion was flooded as well. In addition, I want to acknowledge Senator Bill Cassidy, Senator David Vitter, Representative Garrett Graves, Representative Cedric Richmond, the mayor of Baton Rouge, Kip Holden, and somebody who I can't brag enough about, one of the best hires I made as president, the administrator of FEMA, Craig Fugate, who has done such an outstanding job, not just in dealing with this particular incident, but has really rebuilt FEMA so that there's a change of culture. And everybody knows that when a disaster happens, FEMA's going to be there on the ground cooperating with state and local officials rapidly and with attention to detail and keeping the families who've been affected uppermost in their minds. So we very much appreciate everything Craig's done. It's hard, by the way, for Craig to be here because he's a Florida Gator, and he's been seeing a lot of LSU t-shirts as we've been passing by. I just had a chance to see some of the damage from the historic floods here in Louisiana. I come here first and foremost to say that the prayers of the entire nation are with everybody who lost loved ones. We are heartbroken by the loss of life. There are also people who are still desperately trying to track down friends and family. We're going to keep on helping them every way that we can. As I think anybody who can see just the streets, much less the inside of the homes here, people's lives have been upended by this flood. Local businesses have suffered some terrible damage. Families have, in some cases, lost homes. They've certainly lost possessions, priceless keepsakes. I was just speaking to a young woman whose husband died shortly after the birth of her second child, and she was talking about how her daughter was trying to gather all the keepsakes that she had in her bedroom that reminded her of her father. And that gives you some sense that this is not just about property damage. This is about people's roots. You also have a situation where there are a lot of kids who are supposed to start a new school year, and they're going to need some special help and support for a while. Sometimes when these kinds of things happen, it can seem a little bit too much to bear, but what I want the people of Louisiana to know is that you're not alone on this. Even after the TV cameras leave, the whole country is going to continue to support you and help you until we get folks back in their homes and lives are rebuilt. And the reason I can say that with confidence is because that's what Americans do in times like this. I saw it when I visited displaced Louisianans when I came down here as a senator after Katrina. I saw it when I visited New Orleans for the 10th anniversary last year. I know how resilient the people of Louisiana are, and I know that you will rebuild again. And what I've seen today proves it. I want to thank all the first responders, the National Guard, all the good neighbors who were in a boat going around and making sure people were safe, showing extraordinary heroism and in some cases risking their own lives. Governor Edwards, the state of Louisiana, the city, the parish governments, they've all stepped up under incredibly difficult circumstances. I just want to thank the people on this block. As I was walking down, one woman at the end, elderly, she was on her own. She had just lost her daughter. You had a young man next door who was helping out his father, but had also offered to help out that neighbor so that she could salvage as much as she could and start the process of rebuilding. With respect to the federal response, over a week ago I directed the federal government to mobilize and do everything we could to help. FEMA Administrator Craig Fugate arrived here a week ago to help lead that effort. Secretary of Homeland Security Jay Johnson visited last week to make sure state and local officials are getting what they need. To give you a sense of the magnitude of the situation here, more than 100,000 people have applied for federal assistance so far. As of today, federal support has reached $127 million. That's for help like temporary rental assistance, essential home repairs, and flood insurance payments. FEMA is also working with Louisiana around the clock to help people who are displaced by floods find temporary housing. And any Louisiana family that needs help, you can find your nearest disaster recovery center by visiting FEMA.gov or calling 1-800-621-FEMA. I'm going to repeat that, FEMA.gov or 1-800-621-FEMA. Now, federal assistance alone is not going to be enough to make people's lives whole again. So I'm asking every American to do what you can to help get families and local businesses back on their feet. If you want help, Governor Edwards put together some ways to start at volunteerlouisiana.gov. That's volunteerlouisiana.gov. And the reason this is important is because even though federal money is moving out, volunteer help actually helps the state because it can offset some of its costs. Obviously, private donations are going to be extremely important as well. We want to thank the Red Cross for everything they're doing, but there are a lot of private philanthropic organizations, churches, parishes around the state and around the country who want to help as well. And that's how we're going to make sure that everybody is able to get back on their feet. So let me just remind folks, sometimes once the floodwaters pass, people's attention spans pass. This is not a one-off. This is not a photo op issue. This is how do you make sure that a month from now, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, people still are getting the help that they need. I need all Americans to stay focused on this. If you're watching this today, make sure that you find out how you can help. You can go to volunteerslouisiana.gov or you can go to FEMA.gov. We'll tell you, we'll direct you. You can go to whitehouse.gov and we'll direct you how you can help. All right? But we're going to need to stay on this because these are some good people down here. We're glad that the families I had a chance to meet are safe, but they got a lot of work to do, and they shouldn't have to do it alone. All right? Thank you very much, everybody. God bless.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. We discussed that on the way here. What you have is, the Stafford Act provides a certain match. A lot of the homes have flood insurance, but a lot of homes don't. And what Craig Fugate is doing, what I instructed him to do from the start is let's get money out as fast as we can because we know that there's going to be a certain amount of assistance that's going to be forthcoming. So there's no point in waiting. We kind of make initial estimates and we start pushing stuff out. That helps us and helps the governor and all these officials here do their jobs. And then what we have to do is, as we fine-tune exactly what's needed, when we know, for example, how much permanent housing is going to have to be built, when we have a better sense of how much infrastructure has been damaged, what more we need to do in terms of mitigation strategies, that's when Congress, I think, may be called upon to do some more. Now, the good news is that you got 4 members of Congress right here, and a number of them happen to be in the majority. So I suspect that they may be able to talk to the Speaker and talk to Mitch McConnell, but in part because of the fine stewardship at FEMA, and frankly, because we've been a little lucky so far, and I'm going to knock on some wood in terms of the amount of money that's gone out this year, FEMA has enough money for now to cover the costs that can be absorbed. The issue is going to be less what we need to do in terms of paying for the short term. It's going to be the medium term and the long term rebuilding. Congress should be back in session right after Labor Day. By that time, we'll probably have a better assessment. And in the meantime, lawyers at FEMA will be examining what statutory flexibility we've got. And I know the governor's been right on top of making sure that Louisiana gets everything that it can get in order to help rebuild.
Mr. President, do you worry about that fight becoming politicized and the trip here becoming politicized?
No, I don't. First of all, one of the benefits of being 5 months short of leaving here is I don't worry too much about politics. The second thing I have seen historically is that, when disasters strike, that's probably one of the few times where Washington tends not to get political. I guarantee you, nobody on this block, none of those first responders, nobody gives a hoot whether you're a Democrat or a Republican. What they care about is making sure they're getting the drywall out and the carpet out, and there's not any mold building. They get some contractors in here and they start rebuilding as quick as possible. That's what they care about. That's what I care about. So, we want to make sure that we do it right. We want to make sure that we do it systematically. But the one thing I just want to repeat is how proud I am of FEMA, because if you think about the number of significant natural disasters that have occurred since my presidency began, you'd be hard-pressed to find a local official anywhere in the country, including those in the other party, who wouldn't say that Craig Fugate and his team have been anything less than exemplary and professional. And one of the things I did when I walked through each of these homes was ask, have you contacted FEMA? Have you filed? And uniformly they said that they had been in touch with FEMA, they had acted professionally, some of them had already been out here for inspections. And I think that does indicate why it's important for us to take the federal government seriously, federal workers seriously. There's a tendency sometimes for us to bash them and to think that they're these faceless bureaucrats. But when you get into trouble, you want somebody who knows what they're doing, who's on the ground, working with outstanding officials, and that's true whatever party. And I could not be prouder of the work that FEMA's done. That doesn't mean that there aren't going to still be folks who need more help and that we're not going to have some constraints statutorily and Congress isn't going to have to step up. But it does mean that the basic backbone, the basic infrastructure and architecture that we have in terms of disaster response, I think has been high quality. And I'm very proud of them for that, and I want to publicly acknowledge that at the moment. All right? Thank you, guys. How you doing? I'm a little sweaty right now. What's your name? Hey, Melissa. How you doing? What's your name, man? Leroy. Good to see you. Which home is yours? This one right here. So you let us use your yard? Well, come on. We got to. Here, come on. We got to take pictures right now. Yeah, but we got to have the podium. We got to have the podium so that here you get on one side, you get on the other. That way we can look like we're giving a press conference together. Come on. So how y'all doing? All right, y'all are able to get some of the drywall out and all that? Is that right? Oh, come on. You sure? Well, so you got some M&Ms for her? Will you tell her? tell the president, here, can you shoot video on that? So that way I can wish her a happy birthday. All right, so her name is what? This is Malia's the one with the birthday? What's her first name? Moline. Okay. All right. Tell me when you're ready. Malia, I want to wish you guys happy birthday. Everything's going to be okay. Mom and Dad, they've got things covered, and the president's going to get your back as well. All right? So have a wonderful birthday celebration. Work hard in school. Okay? All right. God bless you. All right, man. Thank you. All right. Come on, let me take you. Don't get sleepy just at that point. Oh, that happens when it's hot. Thank
Make sure you knew who I was.
Such a lovely sight.
I made a joke with him. Like I worked for AT&T and
You're just a walking, talking.
Our region.
Class.
You got to give it a hug to get your in there.
So classy.
That's below my pay grade. Our job just about done.
Yep, on to the next one.
No, man, that's my left side.
right, guys, thank y'all, man.
Thank you. That's okay.
We got stuff on the back end of this.
Well,
I figured since everybody already done it
wow.
on
All right, man. Guys, take care. Thank you for coming, man. Appreciate it.
Survived the flood.
Oh, no, I can't do that. What's a scat team?
It's free crime fuel.